Good evening, people. I hope you're in for ready for another good sing. We've got some good ones here again tonight. Had some requests, so we'll get started with the first one, which I've changed the cameras around so this one's not quite so good, but the other one stopped working. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Perhaps it's time it felt it had a holiday. I'm going to start with Joy to the World. Let Earth Receive Her King. It's one of those hymns when you've got to hang on at the end of the first line. Da, 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 dee, da, 1, 2, 3, 4. And lots of congregations try and move on. I'm sure you won't do that this evening. Anyway, I'll try and make sure I've got 4 beats in the bar and we should be absolutely fine. So here we go with Joy to the World. Just need to remember to swap everything around, and I apologies for that. I hope your heads didn't get blown off during the first stanza of that, as I did forget to turn off my speaking microphone. You don't need that coming across as well as the organ. So now we've got a carol, which is, I was going to say it's going to be new, but it's not. Joy Webb from Salvation Army. I remember this from a long time. I certainly remember Joy Webb, and there were a couple of songs which she did make really famous. So here we are with It Was on a Starry Night. I'm just going to fiddle about a little bit hard. That's what I want. It was on a starry night when the hills were bright, earth lay sleeping, sleeping calm and still. So this music is arranged by Paul Leddington Wright, who's done a lot of arranging of hymns, the hymn book. So anyway, I think I'll probably play it all the way through without the repeat of the chorus, so that anybody who doesn't know it, a chance to pick it up, but I'm sure you will. So let's put everything in the right place. There we are, isn't that lovely? That's good fun, isn't it? Do like that. So, see him lying on a bed of straw. So we've got some sort of more modern carols, which I mean we've had this around for quite a while now, but and this was one of the hymns which we had, those of you that attended our morning service at TMC. Oh, hang on a minute, Mr. Cat. This morning, this was one of the hymns which we did there. I'll just fiddle with this a minute without breaking anything. And we did it last year. We had some instrumentalists with it, so it really did, it really was great fun doing it. So it's just me this evening, so we'll see what we can do. And whooping it up a bit, I'm sure. It's a calypso carol, and it's got those tum ba ba dee 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 dee. So you have to sing it with a sense of freedom. So if you want to bounce around a bit, fine by me. Only people that's going to see you is going to be whoever's with you. So enjoy Calypso Carol. Fun. That was a tune by Michael Perry, and it was arranged by Martin Ellis. Some of you will have known Martin Ellis. He was organist, and lastly I think he was organist at Dorking, the parish church, which was a Methodist Anglican conflagration, if you like, and you know, very good organist. And I met up with him, and he came down and did some playing down here. Great friends of Hubert Julian, and lots of stories we could tell, but we'll save them for another day. Right, so we've got a Merritt, so I hope you're all ready for this. When I put the title up of this one, Awake with Joy, Merritt, caused some amusement. I didn't really put the title up particularly well. Anyway, this is a one which Giles Richards suggested I do, and I'd sort of not forgotten about it, but it's a great one, it really is. Once again, it's got bits for the organ in the chorus, and it's got high notes, and I'm not transposing it down. So there we go, top Fs, sorry, and a top G. Goodness gracious me, we don't get many of those these days. That is up in the stratosphere. Crikey. Interesting to know how over the years how congregations, the sort of pitches of things have dropped, and I do like to help the congregation, but I think this is a chance to just go for it, I think. So, Awake with Joy. Salute the Morn. Give it its full title. So for all those people in other parts of the country, who don't know Merritt's carols, there you are. So hopefully when we get back to things next year, back into actually doing carol services when we're all together. Sorry, my cat was misbehaving earlier. They seem to be having fits. So it'll be something new you can put on the menu, won't it? And say, oh yeah, we learnt that down in Cornwall with that bloke Davy. So yes, they're great fun. There's a set of Nicholas carols as well, and I will see if I can find a copy. I don't appear to have a copy here at home, but once again, they're rather nice as well. So I'll see if I can find those, and perhaps if I can get the words up on the screen. I do have a license now, as you see, for putting the starry. It was on a starry night. I put the words up. I always like to be within the letter of the law. It's good that you know, that's something new, and I've learnt some new tunes and things for Christmas carols, and I'll introduce you to one which I think is a rather lovely tune for Love Came Down at Christmas, which I've mentioned before. So the next tune needs no introduction at all, does it? Silent Night, and the story is told that the mice ate through the bellows of the organ, so the organ was unusable. Franz Gruber, apparently, who was the priest, I suppose, vicar, whatever you like to call him, wrote this tune. And words by Joseph Moore, translated by Stopford Augustus Brooke. I'm not telling you anything you can't read for yourselves, but it is rather lovely tune. So we'll see what we can do. We'll keep it fairly gentle, I think. That'll make a change, wouldn't it? See what memories this stirs up for you. should have warned you, those of you that are using hymns and psalms, and I didn't actually look into singing the faith as to the harmony. I do tend to make it up. So that's a different arrangement there, and different to what I play, but never mind. I can't claim responsibility for the last line. I can well remember working alongside Roger Wills. I think I've mentioned Roger before. Absolutely first class musician, and just wonderful. And he would come up with all these harmonisations of carols and things. And of course, when you've played them, sort of, goodness knows how many times at school with different classes and all the rest of it, you tend to think, well, how can I do it differently? So Roger was great at coming up with these harmonisations, so I did nick that one from him, with a chord with the dominant ninth. That one there. So and I did it for a carol service for Truro School, and I did that, and I did get the comment, wasn't quite too sure where that was going to go next, but it all worked out all right. So yes. Anyway, so we're coming around to our last carol for this evening. It came upon a midnight clear. Now, there are more than one tune to this, aren't there? And I will do It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. The sort of American tune, I think it is. I'll do that another time. And as you see from the note I put about the hymns, that I'm going to and the carols to sort of fit them in and get all the ones done that I want to get done, or have requests for. Then I'll have to put in another session. Next Sunday evening is our church carol service, and so we are streaming 2018, so I'm going to not do any carols next Sunday evening. So I'm deciding what's best to do, but I'll give you plenty of notice if I do some perhaps earlier in the day or something. And but I'm also thinking that on the days leading up to Christmas I'll do a few more as well, and I also will do some Christmas songs and some Christmas pieces. You've seen I've been putting up, if you looked at my page, I've recorded a few pieces, which is always fun, and I'll have to release the bloopers tape at some stage when it just doesn't go according to plan. If you look at one of the ones I did, I think Von Himmel Hock, not the latest one but the one prior, you'll notice that the take I was doing, which seemed to go the best as far as I was concerned, the cat joined in right at the start. So I'm sure in many recording studios you don't get a cat leaping up beside you wanting attention, but he was very good. The piece wasn't too long, so he was okay. Anyway, let's finish off this evening with It Came Upon the Midnight Clear. once again, I hope you've enjoyed those hymns. Keep your requests coming in. Do my best to oblige where I can, and I will see you again on Thursday, and then I'll tell you on Thursday what I'm going to, when I'm going to play. I really ought to try and draw up some kind of timetable. I was thinking that there are various events and things on which you may enjoy looking at, other organist colleagues who play hymns and do recitals and so on, and things which are happening on the internet. There was a lovely RSCM carol service which took place last evening, 6 o'clock. And if you go to YouTube and look for the RSCM Big Christmas Carol Service, then I'm sure it will come up, and it was great. Our church choir had learnt some of the music which was in the service, so we could sing along if we wanted to, and there were some lovely pieces there, and one piece which was written by John Rutter, What Sweeter Music, was also conducted by him, so it was rather nice. I can commend that to you. And some people, Prince Charles, he had he spoke at the beginning, and Alexander Armstrong and a couple of other people, Timothy Dudley Smith. So anyway, that was yesterday. So it's there in whatever the word is, perpetuity. And if you go on YouTube, look on my channel as well for those bits and pieces if I don't put them up on Facebook. Anyway, I'll see you again on Thursday. Keep your requests coming in. Keep safe. Keep doing all those things that you've been doing. And see you soon. Good night. God bless.